Chapter 6, Sloka 21, Akriti. We will do chanting. Sukhamatyan
Sukamatyam
tikam yattad
tikam yattat
buddhigrahya
buddhigraya
matindriyam
matindriyam
veti yatra
veti yatra
na chaivayam
na sevayam
stitaschalati
titaschalati
tatvatah.
tatvatah.
Thank you. Shloka 22. Yam labadva
Yam labhatva
chaparam labham
chaparam labham
manyate. Akriti, have you said manyate?
manyate
Nadhikam tatah
natikam tatah
yasmin stito
yasmin stito
na dukkhena
na dukkena
gurunapi
gurunapi
vichalyate.
vichalyate.
Shloka 23. Tam vidyad
Samvidya
dukha samyoga
sukha samyoga
viyogam
viyogam
yoga sangitam
yoga sangitam
sanischayena
anishchayena
yoktavyo
daktavyo
yogo nirvinna
yogo nirvinna
chetasa.
chetasam.
Very good. One more. Sankalpa
Sankalpa
prabhavan kamans
prabhavan kanan
yaktva sarva
ishta sarva
nasheshitah
nasheshitaha
manasaiven
divin
driyagramam
triyagramam
viniyamya
viniyamya
samantatah.
samantaptataha.
Thank you. Now the meaning part. Krishna Bhagwan Ji is talking about meditation. He is been guiding us, teaching us how to do meditation, why to do, what are the benefits. So we need to remember Krishna Bhagwan Ji is our supreme teacher. We all are studying in the school of Gita. So it is the school of Krishna Bhagwan Ji where he is teaching us how to live a life, how to be a person, how to take care of this body. So now the topic is going on meditation. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that in the previous shloka, Krishna Bhagwan Ji explained about the perfect meditator. What perfect meditator enjoys? It is the permanent joy. Once the perfect meditator detach the mind from the sense organs and connect it to the self. So in this shloka, he elaborates on that nature of that joy. He says that this joy is infinite and is understandable only by the person doing this or achieving the state of yoga. So a normal person will not be able to understand that why that perfect meditator is so happy. Because that perfect meditator has not got any material thing, material object, not gone for any holiday, not no, nothing. Like the perfect meditator has not won any lottery, but still, he is happy by meditation. He is happy by doing, remembering Krishna Bhagwan ji. He is happy by chanting the shlokas. And also, Krishna Bhagwan ji says that once we also, we also, we also cut out from the external happiness, we can also enjoy this bliss, this we can enjoy also this bliss. So Krishna Bhagwan ji is saying that when someone enjoy this bliss, when someone feel this happiness, then no external circumstances will able to take that meditator away from this state. What you're able to understand, like suppose you have tasted one new dish, okay, like you went for an restaurant and you tasted one new dish and you really liked it. You have tasted, so you only you know what is the taste and you enjoy it. But suppose your sister has not tasted and she's like wondering, what is that in this dish? This Akriti is so happy by tasting it. Only you can feel it, right? That yes, it is really tasty. And your sister is like, I will not taste. So she is not able to understand. Same way Krishna Bhagwan ji is saying, only the perfect meditator can understand that eternal bliss by doing the meditation, by remembering Sri Krishna ji, by chanting the shlokas. But a normal person will be wondering that what is there, what is there that no that this meditator, this person, because it is not that the perfect meditator will look out of the box. It will not grow some horns or not wear some orange clothes, nothing. It will be the same person, same way of living, everything. But still, he or she is enjoying that happiness, which is eternal, which is bliss, that happiness which never ends. It is there forever. So here Krishna Bhagwan ji has made us realize, and he talked more about the perfect meditator, that what happens next. What happens next after being a perfect meditator? Some has to be there, no? After becoming perfect meditator, what next? That that perfect meditator enjoys the happiness. He or she is always happy. No matter what situation, no matter what comes the way, the meditator is always happy. Happy by chanting the shlokas, happy by doing meditation, happy by remembering Krishna Bhagavan. So this is what Krishna Bhagavan ji is, he's creating the awareness among us. Now Akriti, please explain Shloka 21.
Krishna is saying that if a meditator meditates nicely and chants slokas and remembers Sri Krishna, he is the perfect meditator, and that meditator will enjoy the happiness that the soul gives it. And if something, the desires or anything else cannot stop the meditator from being not. A person found, a girl or boy found a toy, and she or he likes that toy, but someone else is looking at him and he doesn't like that toy.
Good example. I liked your own example. Thank you so much. Shri Krishna Bhabi, we are doing the meaning of Shloka 22. So now Krishna Bhagavan ji says that once the meditator gets the joy, he does not give any importance to any other joy in the world. Because the happiness what the meditator is getting by meditation is the highest. That happiness is at a different level. It becomes higher and it's a different feeling, that feeling which normal person cannot feel it. Also, this joy protects the meditator from the shocks of the worldly life. In our life, we get so many different type of challenges or difficulties. So this meditation will help that person and save that person from all these negativities. So having gained the joy of meditation, he does not get agitated by any sorrow whatsoever. Obviously, he has overcome to the reaction of joy and sorrow. So as we saw earlier, any joy obtained in the material world is temporary. If someone becomes a manager, he aspires to become a senior manager. And when he becomes a senior manager, he experiences the joy for some time and then again aims for so-called larger joy. So he wants to become a director and the cycle goes on. So this is the material happiness or the temporary happiness. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is telling us that try to gain this eternal bliss. So Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying the happiness what you are enjoying in the material life is temporary. Why don't you go for the happiness which will be there for you forever? And that is beyond all the happiness. And so Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that this happiness you can gain from one of the mode which is meditation. So by doing meditation, by practicing it, so what happens in meditation? It is another way of worshipping Sri Krishna ji. Because while doing meditation, you will be focusing on Sri Krishna ji. So it is a prayer, it is worshipping, it is remembering Sri Krishna ji. So he is giving more options. He is giving more options how to remember him, how to focus on him in different ways. Some may not like of doing the mala, or some may not like to other ways of worshipping him. So this chanting his shlokas. So meditation, what? You have to imagine Krishna Bhagwan Ji and see the Om, and you need to focus on him. So this is also another way of worshipping Supreme Lord. So this is what Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying in Shloka 22. Bhabi, your turn.
Yeah, Sri Krishna, thank you. So in this shloka, Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying that a person who realizes the benefits of meditation and who gets the uh, gain of meditation, or you can say the taste of meditation, he will realize it's so tasty and he will want more and more of it. Just like a person wants more success in life or more something what he's interested, he wants more and more of it. Like that, a person who experiences what are the benefits of meditation, he will surely want to rise himself, to elevate himself.
Thank you so much. Shloka 23. So now here Krishna Bhagwan Ji is saying the state of yoga implies both attainment of bliss and freedom from misery. So this what one experience when that a normal person becomes a perfect meditator. So Shri Krishna Ji highlights to us this in two successive shlokas. So in the previous shloka, the attainment of bliss was highlighted as the result of you. And in this verse, is freedom from misery is being highlighted. So in the second line of this verse, Shri Krishna Ji states that the stage of perfection has to be reached through determined practice. That is consistency, regularity, daily. Therefore, one must be absolutely sure that he wants to meditate successfully, and there should not be 1% doubt in his mind that it is impossible to do, I cannot do. So where if we see, Krishna Bhagwan Ji tells us that whatever you do, there shouldn't be any doubt. You shouldn't have any doubt. You should trust. So what to trust? The teachings of Krishna Bhagwan Ji, what he's teaching us, what he's guiding us. So he's saying, don't have confusion, don't be no doubted, and with full trust and with full commitment. He's saying there has to be commitment. So we can correlate this shloka with everything we do in our life. Like Akriti goes to school. So when you go to school, you go daily, right? It is not that you go to Monday, then you don't go for 2 days, then you go for again Thursday and again you take off. No, right? You go daily. Whenever the school is there, you go daily. The consistency is there. Like you go to play, consistency is there. You're coming to Gita class, consistency is there. So we can see that anything we do in our life, there has to be regularity. It's the same way the chanting, remembering to Krishna Bhagwanji also has to be regularity. We cannot break. We cannot tell that, okay, I'm doing 4 days a week, so rest 3 days is off. No. We have to do daily 7 days a week, all the 30 or 31 days of a month and 365 days of a year. And throughout our life, we have to remember Krishna Bhagwanji, chant the shlokas. And if you're opting the method of meditation, you have to do daily. And daily, when you do, you attain the perfection level. So this is what Krishna Bhagwanji is saying. And we also take it in our life that when we do something, there has to be commitment, there has to be regularity. We cannot break. Like, do we skip our meal? Okay, morning I had my meal, I will not have the rest of the day. No, we don't do, right? We eat our all the 3 meals or 4 meals. Same way, it is implied to anything and everything we do in our life. So it is also one of the, what we can say, one of the mode of attaining success in anything. When there is regularity, consistency, the one will attain the success. It can be anything. Like for getting the good marks also, students have to study daily. Then only they can attain good marks. It is not that before the exam they will study and they become the topper. It is not possible. Only a few who are the blessed one can be able to do that. Who are really intelligent and brilliant. But otherwise, students have to study daily to be a topper. So same way, to be a topper in Krishna Bhagwanji's school, that is, you become his favorite devotee, you have to remember him daily, chant the shlokas daily, and be on the path what he is telling us in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, Akriti, your turn.
Krishna is saying that we need to do everything like daily. For example, that I make a bracelet, but I only do half of it, and I don't want to do the other half. You can't do that. You have to finish the full bracelet. Just like that, we need to chant slokas, do our primary duty every day.
Very good. Will you remember to chant shlokas daily? Good girl. Try to do it. Chanting doesn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes. It's super duper easy. Okay, now we'll move to the last shloka of today, Sloka 24. Now Krishna Bhagwanji is saying, so he's saying about meditation. So he says meditation requires 2 important activities. What is that? Destroying of material desires and focusing on our inner self. So what is inner self? It is where Krishna Bhagwanji's soul is residing. He's staying inside our heart. It is the place where Krishna Bhagwanji is staying inside us. It is the heart. So we need to focus over there and we need to cut off all the desires. So in this and the next shloka, Krishna Bhagwanji gives us a method for dealing with one of the biggest challenges in meditation, which is uncontrollable desires. It's very difficult, right, to control the desires. So he says that in order to fulfill the goal of keeping the mind established in the self, we have to completely withdraw the mind from all the sense objects and destroy the desires at their root. So from where the desires are taking place, like from where does it born? It is from the sense objects. So when we cut off that, like when you are not attracted towards the sense objects, you are controlling the senses. then there are no desires. That is, none of the desires are born. So, and destroying of desires happens only through control over our mind. So, if we see, it's a circle, right? You have to control your senses, and that can be done by your mind, and that will cut off the desires. And when your desires are cut off, you don't get anger. So it all are connected to each other, you know. And then what is the result? You are able to focus on Krishna Bhagavan. So like now, this current, what class we are attending, you all have controlled your senses, correct? Akriti didn't went for play, Bhabhi didn't went for sleep. You all are here sitting, controlling your senses. You are cutting off from the sense objects. You are controlling your mind. You know, you have cut off your desire. And what happened? You are able to focus on Krishna Bhagavan. You are getting the knowledge. You are on the path of moksha. This is what Krishna Bhagavan is telling us. So what is the desire? It is not that, okay, should I not wear new clothes or should I not get new toys, like Akriti will say, should I not get new toys or should I not go for play? No, he is telling what desires has to be cut off. You need to understand that. You know, like desires of having unwanted things. We have so intellect that we can understand what is the necessity and what is the unwanted things. It is not that he is telling cut off the desire of eating food, the unnecessary things, that wasting of the food. Many people know, if you go to mall, if you go to the food court, you will see people waste food like anything. Why do you order when you don't want to eat? It is a wastage. It is the nature. Nature is giving us the food. We are not going and taking care of the nature. How can you waste? So that has to be cut off. Those desires that I want to eat, but I don't want to eat and I just want to waste. Right? So those unwanted desires, whatever has come in the market, the latest trend, the brand, what you like, I will buy everything. That is unwanted. If it is required, you can buy. But when it is not required, why? So those type of unnecessary, dangerous desires has to be cut off. And I suppose we are not able to buy. What happened? That will lead to anger. Oh, I wanted, but I still am not able to buy it. So I will become angry. So this is what Krishna Bhagavan ji is saying. Cut off your desires and control your senses and focus on the inner soul which is inside you. Then meditation can be done in a very good and proper way, in a more efficient way. Yes, Bhabhi, your turn.
So in this shloka, Krishna Bhagwan is saying that to attain the highest level of meditation, you should focus on your inner self and let go of all material desires. Then only we can focus more on meditation and achieve our results.
Thank you so much. Akriti, would you like to explain? Thank you. Please explain.
Saying that we need to take out our desires because these are very dangerous for our brain, very bad for our brain. For example, we have a string and we take scissors and cut it off. Just like the desires are the string, and we need to take out our desires by cutting it out.
Very good. Nice explanation. Good girl. Thank you so much.